Hi guys, so we are here back on our third class, that is class 003 of Tabla. In the previous two classes, we got a hold of the closed sounds in Tabla, the initial closed sounds that we did, and we also learned the first open sound, that is ta. And we then mixed up the open sound and the closed sound, and we created phrases. So now in this class also we'll take that forward and we'll create some more phrases including the previous sounds that we did. Yes, we can create a lot more phrases and n number of phrases using these particular sounds. So last time in the last class, that is class 002, we did te re ke te ta ka. That was a 6 beat phrase, and after that we did an 8 beat phrase, that is te re ke te ta ka ta ka. Okay, so now today we are going to do some 16 beat phrases. Okay, so 16 beat phrases. So the basic structure will be the same, that is we'll be using tere kete and we'll be using taka, and we'll be using these two things in various permutations and combinations. Okay, so the first permutation is, you can visualize tere kete as an entity and taka after that, and again taka after that. So these are three entities in a single line: tere kete, then taka, then taka. If you have written down the bowl on your notebook, then you can visualize it much more effectively. And like this, if there is tere kete, taka and taka, now what if I take the last taka and place it ahead of tere kete? So then it becomes taka tere kete taka. So the complete feel of the phrase changes just with the placement of the last taka in the front. So it becomes taka tere kete taka, taka tere kete taka, taka tere kete taka. Okay, so I'll play it more slowly for you to understand. Taka tere kete taka, taka tere kete taka. Okay, so one thing you need to understand here is that when we are playing into loops, when we are playing in loops like tere kete taka taka, tere kete taka taka, tere kete taka taka. So and now this phrase that we were just doing, taka tere kete taka, taka tere kete taka, taka tere kete taka. So when we are playing into loops, both of these phrases will become the same, but the difference will lie on the accent of the taka. Here, in the first phrase, the accent was on tere kete. That was the initial beat was tere kete. Tere kete taka taka, tere kete taka taka, tere kete taka taka. So I was putting stress on tere kete, and it had an accent. In the second phrase, if you'll visualize it, it is the same thing when we go in loop, but the accent is changing right now. So the accent is starting from taka, taka tere kete taka, taka tere kete taka, taka tere kete taka, taka tere kete taka. So you see, I am accenting the first taka every time. So this accent denotes that the first beat of the cycle. Since we are playing in the cycle of 8 beats right now, so on every first beat I am accenting so that I know, okay, the 8 beats are over. Now again I am starting over. Again I am traversing the cycle again. Okay, the loop again. So taka tere kete taka, taka tere kete taka, taka tere kete taka. And if you play these bowls, like if you play the first phrase 5 times and or 4 times, say 4 or 5 times, whatever, and then you play the second phrase again for 4 or 5 times, it will sound very beautiful. See, tere kete taka taka. Next, taka tere kete taka. So you understand? So this is the basic difference that you need to know and that you need to implement while you're playing or while you're speaking the phrases of tabla. Very important, because tabla, as I told you earlier in the previous class, that tabla has a very vast language. Tabla has a very vast language and a very huge repertoire. So the more you speak and the more you learn about where to put accents and where not to put accents, where to play with pressure, where to give a little bit less pressure, so you will be able to much more easily play tabla, and you will be able to much more easily produce the required sounds. So in tabla and obviously in every particular instrument, the dynamics of the sound production is very important. Okay, so tere kete taka taka, tere kete taka taka. Then the next phrase was taka tere kete taka taka, tere kete taka. So now we can merge these two phrases and the whole composition or the whole phrase becomes a 16 beat phrase. So then it sounds like this: tere kete taka taka taka, tere kete taka, tere kete taka taka taka, tere kete taka, tere kete taka taka taka, tere kete taka, tere kete taka taka taka, tere kete taka. I'll go a bit slow on this one right now. Tere kete taka taka taka, tere kete taka, tere kete taka taka taka, tere kete taka, tere kete taka taka taka, tere kete taka. Okay, so this was the first 16-bit phrase that we did. Now the next phrase that we can do is again the mix and matching of tere kete and taka. So tere kete taka taka, then we can do taka taka tere kete. So when we merge it together, then it becomes tere kete taka 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 taka, tere kete, 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 tere kete taka 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 taka, tere kete. So this was the second variation that we can do. The third variation that we can do is tere kete taka taka, tere tere taka taka, tere kete taka taka, tere tere taka taka, tere kete taka taka, tere tere taka taka, tere kete taka taka, tere tere taka taka. Okay, so these are some of the variations. One more thing, how you should visualize the 16 beats is, in the first line in your notebook you can write down the first 8 beats, and just below the first 8 beats you can write down the next 8 beats. Writing the bowls, reading the bowls and playing the bowls while speaking them is very important to learn the tabla. Thank you. And if you are liking my videos, please do subscribe to my channel, do support me, and please share it with your friends who want to learn tabla, okay, who love tabla. And that's it. See you for today. Do like, share and subscribe and comment if you have any feedbacks. If I need to improve on something, if I need to like explain something more clearly, or if you want to learn something extra from whatever I'm teaching right now, you can just comment it. And if you want to include some topics that I may have forgotten in my videos, please comment on the videos and please let me know. Your feedback is very important. Thank you.